Hey, it's me, Paige, again, and this time I am talking to you from the amazing city of Matera in Italy. I know it looks like I'm sitting in a dungeon, but I'm not. This is actually a really cool Airbnb, and if I could show it to you, you would be highly impressed with what it looks like. But look at that ceiling. I know the lighting right now isn't great, but it's what I got, so I'm working with it. But I wanted to make this video because I just got done having a really important conversation with a girl that reached out to me online. And I feel like this video is going to take a lot of heat because there's going to be people that come onto this video or this site and contradict what I'm about to say. And that's okay. It's okay to have your own opinion and your own experience. But can we please talk for a second about camming online and going off platform? This is a touchy topic because I know no one wants to leave money on the table, right? Like we all have our clients that want a little bit more and they want to make us feel like we're going to be rewarded for indulging in this request. And I'm here to talk about why I don't do it and why I don't do it and why I don't recommend it. Now, with that being said, I'm 1000% sure there are people that sell their feet pics or their custom content offline, like on Snapchat, Instagram, whatever. I know there's people that do this. I know there's people that do it and it's very lucrative for them. But I advise against it, and I'm gonna attempt to explain why. When you are on platforms, whether that's Strip Chat or Chatterbait or Live Jasmine or other websites, part of the platform rules are to not give out other platform information. So one being you're going to be in violation of platform rules, which puts you at risk of being banned and therefore losing your income off such platform. If you're established like I am on a certain platform, that means if you get caught doing this, you are losing 6 figures. And no matter what somebody is willing to pay you for your pictures or your content on other platforms, I'm pretty sure nobody's going to pay you 6 figures to do it. And this is hard because so many people request this. And sometimes people even demand it and get a little bit forceful about it. I can't tell you how many times a day somebody comes into my live chat and they're like, hey, do you have Snapchat? Or do you have Instagram? Or do you have WhatsApp? Or this or that? It happens every day. And I honestly, I don't have a lot of those social media outlets. Why? Because I don't use them. I'll joke with my members and I'll tell them, I'm like, well, I haven't had Snapchat since 2014. Remember back in 2014 when we were all doing kitty and puppy filters on our face and laughing about it? That's literally what I think of when I think of Snapchat. Now I know that it has evolved since then. How it has evolved, I'm not sure because like I said, I don't use that platform. A lot of times too, members will try to entice models to go off platform, basically stating hey, I think you're so valuable and I know this platform takes so much of what you make, whether that's 50% or whatever the platform's taking from you. How about I pay you the full amount offline and you can keep it all for yourself? Well, who doesn't want to say yes to that, right? But in the truth of the matter, is that what really happens? I don't think so. Usually when somebody pitches something, it's in their own interest. And I think it's really wise to be aware of human nature. And if somebody's going to pitch you something, they may pitch it to you as beneficial to you, but in reality, it's going to be beneficial to them, right? Now, can you do these things? Yes. I don't recommend, I actually advise against them because if you're violating platform rules, you don't want to lose that income. That's the first reason, but there's more reasons. Second reason is you put yourself at risk. If you are not completely set up to do things that way, you will expose yourself. You will either expose your real name, or you will expose your banking information, or you will expose something that will put you at risk to your identity. Some people may not care about that. That's fine. That's fine. But what I always take into recommendation is always weigh the benefits and risks with doing that in real life, because it does have repercussions. And anybody that knows anything about the real world knows that there's one currency bigger than money, and that's blackmail. And so I would be very careful about that, because you don't know who's on the other end of that. You may talk to somebody for weeks or even months, and you may feel like you know that person, but you don't. You really don't. And you don't know if the person on the other end is like a professional hacker, or if they are a professional IT person, and they can actually find a lot of information on you based on things you give them that you think are safe to give them. I mean, unless you're a professional working in that industry, you don't know how a person can find other relevant information to you. You may give them a WhatsApp, not realizing that your WhatsApp number is connected to your real name or to some other social media outlet that they can therefore find. Same with Snapchat, same with Instagram, same with Facebook. So what I'm trying to say in this video is be very, very careful of what you're doing. Nobody wants to leave money left on the table, but is it really worth it? And is it really worth it to go off platform and now be beholden to somebody who thinks they have access to you all the time and may not want to pay for it all the time? The platform I have chosen and I stick to, I have a reason for that. Every time a member messages me, I get paid for it. Every time I send a photo or a video to a member, I get paid for that. If somebody wants, custom content, I can create that and I can send it to them locked for a price. I have my ways of giving everyone what they want within reason. With that being said, do people still ask me to go offline or off platform? Yes, they do. They do all the time. And I don't know entirely the psychology behind that for each individual member, but I know that it's not to my benefit. And so what I want to put out there is to please, please, please take this very seriously. Don't take this lightly. Don't set up accounts for people and give people full access to you without paying for it, because it will take over your free time. It will take over your life. And if they're not paying you for that, then what's the point? Be careful. Be careful out there, especially if you're married, or especially if you can and you have children. Like, be very careful of these things, because people, if they find out who you are, they will extort these things about you, right? And it's one thing to put yourself at risk. It's another thing to put other people you love at risk as well. So please be careful. That's my main message today, is to just be very weary of people that offer you something and say that it's good for you, when in reality it's probably more beneficial for them. All right, take it to heart. I know I'm gonna get some blowback on this video, and that's okay. Feel free to comment, leave your messages, check the website out. I write a lot of articles about camming, and I try to offer advice that's like non-biased or not too specific to what I do, because I know there's a lot of variety out there. But be safe, you guys. Have fun, make your money, be safe, and live to cam another day.